Hi there, Sarah, Next Gen Medium. My microphone is still being held captive in a closet, so using the microphone off the computer for this week. So things are not going to be how you usually hear it, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I chose. So, a psychic medium intuitive, for those who don't know. I found these abilities 3 years ago, and I've been developing them. And I believe through the experiences I've had, and that everybody has these skills, and it's just where you got to go in your brain to do things, and sort of even having that possibility in your frame of mind. I think these are some of the roadblocks for us to get there, to check it out and test it out. And you also gotta confront your ego quite a bit. So if you're up for that, then you can probably check this stuff out for yourself, and it can become a part of your reality like it is for me. So I have lots of stuff on my website, nextgenmedium.com, training materials available. You can go to my Patreon and actually give a donation. And I have lots of stuff that I have there for you to check out. And there are more things to come down the road with the Patreon stuff. So if my stuff helps you, go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/nextgen, Gen medium, and perhaps consider a donation. All right. Those donations go to my website and my podcast, like stuff to maintain what I'm doing. So every little bit helps. And I've got some things to renew pretty soon, so that would be great if you could help me out. And I appreciate that. One thing I like to do is go to Reddit, see what people have for questions in spirituality or mediumship or psychic stuff. And maybe I can shed a little bit of my own wisdom. Really, it's my own truth, my own experiences to the questions that people have. And so we're going to Synchronicities, subreddit of Synchronicities today for this question. I am seeing so many synchronicities. Help me understand this, please. I love talking about synchronicities, and I think it's important to expose you to the many myriad of ways that we experience synchronicities. Because what is important about synchronicities isn't necessarily the events that happen, but the sort of knee-jerk reaction that you feel that tells you a synchronistic event is happening, and that there's something important for you to pay attention to. Okay. And there's just so many ways to experience it, but really it's you having the experience that you need to gain that portion of intuitive language, because that's what this is about, in order to understand what that feeling is when it happens. It's sort of a holy shit. And from there, that's your trigger to start paying attention to what's going on. Okay, so let's take a look at this question. So lately, I've been seeing so many coincidences. There are no coincidences. Synchronicities. All right, here's the examples, right? I played Reel on my phone and my sibling turned on TV, and same tune was playing on both at the same time, like from the exact lyric. Okay. I don't know what Reel means, but okay. All right. Today, we both were sitting, and I said, ha ha ha, am I audible to you, yes or no? And my sibling played the video at the same moment, and the guy in the video said, I'm audible to you, yes or no. Okay. Strange things are happening. Like other day, this person's having a hard time saying fluent English. Like other day, we both were playing reels on our phones, and same tune starts to play at the same time. The reels were different, but same tune, same time. then I would say something and someone would speak the same thing at the same time. Like, I'm going nuts. What is happening? These are just a few signs. I'm trying to correct them here so I can make sense of what's happening. Just few signs, I said. Things like this are happening a lot since 1 week. Okay, for the past week, this person's had multiple coincidences. So one thing I would take into consideration is being logical about the situation. So I don't know what reels or real is, but what we can come across with social media is like in TikTok, people start going off of other TikToks based on the same song or the same kind of dance, or, so it's sort of top of mind because everybody's doing it and everybody's thinking about it. So if what you are talking about is something that's popular on Reels, then your probability of coming across that is higher than other things, which can be completely random. So understanding that probability element and putting your focus on, okay, hold on. That was weird, but is it really improbable? Like, that's an important part of the synchronistic experience. But if you are feeling like this stuff was improbable for it to be happening, and you get the feeling, there's a feeling. It's like when you experience deja vu and you're kind of like, oh my God. There's like awestruck, that's the word. When you feel awestruck, oh, it's almost like you're paralyzed. Oh my God. That is the feeling that these synchronicities are trying to trigger. And when you get that feeling, that is source, because it is outside influences that trigger this. So it's source communicating with you. And then from there, it's your intuition that tells you, okay, is there a message in what's going on here? And if it's all seemingly unrelated, it's like, maybe I just need to be paying attention. I notice when I have lots of synchronistic events happening at the same time, it's sort of a call that there's going to be change coming soon, and to sort of be on my toes. And that could be good, that could be bad. I think it's really subjective whether it's good or bad. Either way, change is inevitable, right? So getting comfortable with change is just how you got to roll. But sometimes having a heads up that, you're sort of in this slow part, in the slow swing of things, that things are going to start ramping up the other way to maybe get a little busier, maybe a little more stressful. Change is stressful, and it could be a good stressful though, So having those synchronistic events could very well just be get in a good space, pay attention, get in a good space, because things are going to start getting crazy up in here. And that's okay. I'd rather have a heads up about it than be completely blindsided and paralyzed, At least I have my armor ready and I'm ready to go. So synchronicities are different for different people. Sometimes looking into what the synchronicities are about helps you define what it is. But for the most part, I think of it as, one, get ready because shit's coming down the pike. Or two, I feel like I'm in the right place right now. This is my sign that I'm in the right place right now. I'm right where I need to be. And actually, there is a comfort to experiencing it, especially when it's multiple times of that awestruck feeling by deja vu or synchronicities. So there's definitely a comfort there that there's sort of an alignment happening for me. So take that with you. Examine your synchronicities. Is there more there? And you know what? Just make a guess. Test it out. give it a hypothesis, postulate. It's all you trying to figure out what's going on. Just because you're wrong about it doesn't mean you didn't get something out of learning about what that experience was. And I'm always going to recommend, always, document, journal what's happening, those little synchronicities going on, because there could be something behind it and your human brain can't process it as clearly, at least for me, unless you write it down. And you can look at the objective way as possible, kind of way of documenting what's going on. You can feel it out and then maybe have a guess as to what it all means. So, what's going on with you? Part of me thinks there's a probability issue going on, but I think for the most part, start paying attention. Lifting your eyes up from what's going on in front of you with those phones. You gotta put that phone down sometimes. See what's going on around you, because that's where the information comes from. All right. If this helped you out, go check out my Patreon page and make a donation, patreon.com/nextgenmedium. Coming soon to Next Gen Medium, more tears. You'll notice that one is missing, but maybe there will be more coming along the way, which is why my microphone isn't here. All right. Thank you for watching. Check out more videos. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye now. Bye-bye.